Hello, this is Hediye Borzu from SirenTuts.com. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create a character in Photoshop to be able to rig it in After Effects. So let's get started. I'm going to use a reference image like this that I found it through the net. I'm going to bring the opacity down a little bit and go to Shape tool here and create an ellipse shape like this. And I don't want to fill it with any color, so select this one. For the stroke, I'm going to have a stroke around it, and the amount of stroke should be 3 pixels. So hit Ctrl T to go to free transform mode, put it here and scale it a little bit down up. Hit hold on Control and hit a plus key on the keyboard to zoom in. And here we go. And for the head, create another ellipse shape like this. Hit Ctrl T, put it here, and hold on Alt and Shift to scale it up a little bit more. Hit Enter, create another ellipse shape, hit Ctrl T and adjust it with your reference image. And here, create another ellipse shape, put it here and scale it up from this point and even this point, and like this. And for the eyes, create another ellipse tool, apply the free transform mode and create another ellipse tool, hit Ctrl T, put it here, scale it up like this, hit Enter. And with this layer selected, hit Ctrl J on the keyboard and hit V to go to selection mode, and Ctrl J to duplicate it. Create another ellipse shape here and hit Ctrl J to duplicate it and hit V to go to selection mode and put it here. And now I am going to create its legs. So I'm going to pen tool here and set it to shape instead of path and create a shape like this. Hit Enter and go to direct selection tool to fix it in some point, and click here and put it here, click here, put it here, click here and click here and put it here. And for the arms, go to pen tool, shape, and create its arms like this. And here we go. We can go back and fix it by going to direct selection tool. Put it here, and here I'm going to fix it this way, and here I'm going to convert it to an arc shape like this. And not bad. Go to pen tool again and create its fingers, but I am going to have my own style. I'm not gonna copy it exactly the same way it is. And now I'm going to go back and fix it. So go to direct selection tool, fix these points. I can also add some points. For example, if I want to add a point, I'm going to pen tool and select add anchor point tool here, create another point here, or maybe here. Or if I want to delete them, delete anchor point and delete them like this. And I can even convert them to arc edge or even sharp edge by selecting convert point tool. For example, it was a sharp edge and now I turn it to an arc shape, and so on and so forth. And its thumb, so it should be thicker than the other fingers. And here we go. Now I am going to call it fingers and hit V to go to selection mode. Right click here to find this layer. It is ellipse 3. I am going to call it wrist. With fingers and wrist layer selected, I am going to go to shape tool here and right click here and unite them. And for the neck, I'm going to go to pen tool here, create a shape like this, and it doesn't need to be fixed. And for the lips, I'm going to do something awesome. Create a new layer here, go to pen tool, and instead of set it to shape, set it to path. Create a line here and hit F5 on the keyboard, hit V to activate this panel, select brush number 36, scale it down a little bit, and play with this parameter, set it to flat point. I'm going to let the lips to be thick only and only in this area, not in the beginning and at the end. So hit P to go to pen tool mode, right click here, select a stroke path and set it to brush and activate simulate pressure and hit OK. And now it's time to duplicate this layer for this layer. So hit V to go to selection mode, right click here and select this layer. It is finger, hit Ctrl J to duplicate it, hit V to move it, put it here and right click here. It is shape 2, hit Ctrl J to put it here. And with this layer selected, go to edit, transform, flip horizontal, hit V, put it here and hit Ctrl T to rotate it, more. Put it here, hit enter. Select this layer, hit Ctrl T, put it here and rotate it like this. And for the legs, click here, right click here actually, and select this layer, hit Ctrl J and put it here and go to edit, transform, flip horizontal. Sometimes by going to flip horizontal, the shape will be changed. So hit Ctrl Z on the keyboard and hit Ctrl T instead of flipping it horizontally. I'm going to put it here and here. I have to fix this area, so go to direct selection tool, click here, connect it to here, not this one, connect this one to here, and go to add anchor point and create another anchor point, and go to direct selection tool, put it here, put it here, put this one here, and this one, put it here. I'm going to set it to a sharp edge, so go to convert point and convert it to a sharp edge. Hit enter, hit V to go to selection mode, right click, select this layer, hit Ctrl J and put it here. It's time to rename all these layers properly. For example, this is neck. Oh, I forgot to do something. I have to unite these two layers. So this is neck, and this layer is ellipse 1. Yeah, it is body, and with this layer and neck layer selected, where is my neck? Here. Go to shape tool and right click here and unite shapes. Hit enter. Here we go. It's time to rename each layers. For example, it is lips. Instead of call it fingers, I'm going to call it L, wrist, and so on and so forth. You should do it for each layers. So it's time to save it. Go to File, Save As, Photoshop PSD, and call it whatever you want. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this video.